case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts.
What? No.
Hmm.
So.
Hmm. This court finds the defendant. Damn it! This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
Guilty. Patchy, are you saying that I didn't say you?
Confused.
Patchy.
Hold on.
Did I not save?
Hold on. Hold on. I don't believe you saved.
But I
Because
did.
trial.
I mean, if you look at the one that I am hovering on, it's a day 3 trial.
Oh, what? Oh, okay. No, the freaking. Anyways, have we started?
Yes, we have.
Okay, so Patchy just flea bombed his room. So he might be high off of fumes, whatever.
Twice.
27th, 10 a.m. Just record
Twice.
courtroom number 3. Not to be confused with a flea bombed room. And I already found 2 fleas on my feet, but I think those were dying fleas. You may rabble. You may see I have court is now in session for the trial of Mr. T-Rex on my PFP. That stands for profile picture, but I'm sure Discord people knew that. So yeah, I'm a dinosaur. Rawr.
Yeah, you sure are, Patchy.
Yep. I'm old.
The defendant's in Your Honor.
What the hell was that?
I don't know.
Very well. Apparently, the prosecution is also ready.
Who is the judge here anyway?
Mr. Montgomery, your opening statement. Very well, an opening statement. So,
not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking.
Right, of course. Prediction.
Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now.
Bravo.
We have a short episode then.
Actually, yeah. Yes, today should be, well, we'll see how it goes. Order. Mr. Montgomery, what is the meaning of your statement just now?
Must you question everything? It will be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I'll call my witness now.
Right.
I'll call my defense witness as a witness to stand.
The mysterious boat shop owner.
Witness, do your profession.
I am the proprietor of the restaurant, The Wet Noodle at Cord Lake. And I also rent boats.
After the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct?
Yup, I was.
Please testify.
Wait a minute. You haven't heard who this old guy is. Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet.
Because I didn't ask him, Mr. Wright. Bah! I have predicted this travel into 3 minutes. You're ruining my time. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate.
Yeah, right.
The witness will state his name. Well, I'm not really sure. What do you mean? My memory.
Your Honor, the witness doesn't remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name.
So you can't remember people calling him his real name?
He can't recall, you say? Yes.
But the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify.
Very well. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we, witness?
The night of the murder.
It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight, yep. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats, as usual. Then I heard a bang, yup. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just a-floating on the lake. Then I heard another bang. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window. Very well, I'd like to begin the cross-examination.
You're studying the question of my witness's testimony. Echo, no need for cross-examination. It's only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up.
It's been 6 minutes of the episode. Where are your 3 minutes?
What's your verdict now?
Yes. Mr. Wright?
What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness.
Very well, you may begin.
Did he just have a heart attack?
Excuse me, Mr. Von Comma?
3 minutes just passed.
I see. Well, then let's just take our time. You may cross-examine the witness.
Alright. So.
Last statement.
Oh.
Boom.
Oh.
Rip.
Press?
Yep.
By your window.
Yep, by my window. Right outside the window of my little shack.
And can you see the man's face?
Well, the fog was pretty darn thick. 4 C's. But he was right there in front of me. I saw him. This is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony.
And he fell asleep.
Tisk.
I have a bad feeling about this.
That man was the defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead.
Are you sure? Uh-oh. Dad!
Dude. Dead certain, Keith. He said, I can't believe he's dead as he was walking by, too. Rabble. Why, Dad? What?
Witness, are you sure that the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth?
It was him, that Edgeworth boy. This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt.
Ron Cartman. He led me into cross-examining so he could set me up for a fall.
Tisk. Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us.
Better act quick or this trial is going to be over. Your Honor, we proved in yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun.
Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun? And the photograph showing a man firing with his left hand?
Exactly.
That is easily explainable. He could have wiped his prints after he fired. You were ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in this witness's testimony is true.
The judge lost in thought. What should I do? Objection! Your Honor, this witness claims that Edgeworth said, "I can't believe he's dead." But his word is all we have. If he were telling a lie... Dude, shut up.
You're right. In a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently, you have yet to realize even this basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof.
Nick, do we have evidence?
It's no good. There's nothing I can do.
Are you sure?
To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore.
Please. Can you hear me, sis? Please. We need your help. Nick needs you. Tisk, 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 tisk.
3 minutes was have too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record.
Enough. The witness may leave the stand.
He's clonked out.
This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. Nor is there any need for more time to decide the case because of the...
Oh, this isn't karma.
Yeah. Yeah.
Judge dropped his balls for a moment there. Nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts.
What? No. So.
This court finds the defendant...
Damn it! This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
Guilty.
Yeah, that's how this case ends, actually. The
Oh.
accused will surrender to the court immediately. I told you it was going to be short. To be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date.
Oh, okay. So then the fifth case continues this case. Right?
Kind of.
Okay.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Damn, we actually lost. Oh, what?
You thought. Who was that just now? Me! Me!
I want to...
Did you cut it off there?
No. I'm trying to
Okay.
see a way to kick you from the call.
Haha.
Huh? Ah! Well, Larry,
What are you doing here?
listen. You gotta listen. Oh, wait, that's you.
Boy,
Speak, boy.
that's me.
Speak.
Fight boy. Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday. But today I remembered it. Remembered what? The gunshot. I heard it too. Rabble, what the orange looking
Yeah, the
ass?
butts has come to save us.
Yeah, Butts has come to save your butt.
What is the meaning of this?
The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment. Adjournment, something. One moment, Mr. Von Karma. So you say you heard a gunshot? Yeah, I did. A gunshot that night. I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony. Then I realized something he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify.
Yeah.
Order, order. Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed.
Don't.
Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over.
Nick! This is it! Larry's given us one final chance at this.
She's right. If only it wasn't Larry, you'd make things even worse.
Asher was just declared guilty, Nick. Doesn't get any worse.
You're right. Okay. Your Honor, if there's another witness, it's our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now.
Waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned.
But it can be prolonged.
Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard.
What is this?
Well, he's not as deep as before. I guess you picked up his balls.
Who, Von Karma?
Yeah.
Dude,
Doing this voice the entire time like this.
kinda hurts the throat.
That's fair.
Yes. I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty.
Rabble.
Yeah, you missed it.
I missed
you,
it?
You got it. You got it.
I
mean.
missed it, Patchy?
Dude, I'm sniffling because of moving stuff and everything for the fleece stuff. Today's been a day.
I get it, you're high.
Sure, Mr. Von Karma. Or do you call this new witness to testify? Now.
What?
The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. Teehee.
Yay.
Court is adjourned. December 27th, 10:28 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Defendant Lobby number 2, but it's courtroom number 3. What?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Makes complete sense. Ooh, that was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that. Edge. Worth.
I've seen worse.
Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there.
Larry was at the lake that night?
Yes. He went looking for the Steel Samurai balloon that flew into the lake.
Oh, right.
And he found the balloon in the air tank that night.
Oh, that was Maya. And he found the balloon in the air tank that night?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hey, Edgy.
Huh. You say something right?
Yeah, a lot of things. Seem out of it. What's wrong?
It's nothing. Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. What's that?
Please don't ask for sex.
Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon?
Oh, that's a much better question.
Oh. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. Couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. Picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really. I see. Right?
Yeah?
This might be our chance.
No chance?
Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials.
Perfect trials?
Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry.
What are you getting at?
It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right? That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth. Edgeworth.
You're gonna milk Edgeworth? Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15. Everything's on Larry now. Well, right now it's 20 minutes.
Nuh-uh, this hasn't been 20 minutes recording. What?
Yes, it has.
Seriously? See, I told you it's gonna be short.
Well, we still have to go
I
through
just
it.
record quarter number 3. Court is back in session. Witness. Please testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of December 24th. Right. Leave it to me.
Wait, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're on our last chance. Varnkama didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. Alright.
At night, I was out on a boat on the lake. I was looking for something and I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back into the rental shop dock. Read that wrong. Just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. That was an unusually vague testimony, even for this court. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor.
What's wrong, Nick?
It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared.
Well, if you've come this far, there's no way to go but forward, Nick.
Well, you can always go like sideways, can't you?
Not in a court of law.
Why not?
Because no. Last statement.
Again, the last statements.
Yep. 4, 5. Last one.
So you only heard one bang, correct?
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, Nick.
It was pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? I guess I just started working on the contradictions.
Sorry. Wish I could be more helpful. I wish I could call my sister. You get to present evidence on that statement.
This one?
No, the last one. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
Present.
So single gunshot, like what the fuck?
Oh, single gunshot?
Yeah.
What is it? This one?
No. Who told you about the 2 bullets? Or the 2 gunshot thingies?
This one. Right?
Hey. Hey.
Wait a second, Larry.
But why? Why?
You only heard one bang. You sure?
That's what I said.
But Miss Lawler her testified yesterday that she heard 2 bangs. Norman just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night.
Huh?
I see what's going on. Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said?
Yo, Nick, please.
Huh?
You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay?
Baseball.
Excuse my sniffles. Mr. Butts. Why? You only heard 1 gunshot? Are you sure?
Oh.
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Huh?
Not sure. How could you not be sure?
Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was listening to something else.
Something else?
My radio, dude, with my headphones.
What?
Rabble, rabble, rabble,
Rabble.
rabble, rabble.
Rabble.
Order, stop that booing.
Oh, it's booing, not rabbling.
Uh, Mr. Butts, you were listening to the radio with your headphones? Yeah, so what? That a crime? I listen to my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. What's the big deal? Mr. Von Karma, your opinion? Waste of...
Waste of time.
That was perfectly synced on my end.
I do not accept this witness, nor shoddy testimony.
Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony?
Should I continue?
Yes.
Obviously, because I want to clear the dude. Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony.
Ah!
Humbug.
Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost.
Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony. Be sure to include details like your radio. Right, leave it to me.
Phoenix Wright. I wouldn't if I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this, believe me. What Larry heard. Ooh.
It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all request show on the radio, see? I was listening to it real booming loud, like... But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it, too. You were listening to your radio at a high volume? Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country?
No. I surely believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is.
Judge.
Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio.
True enough, it is difficult to believe this testimony.
Yeah, I object. Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshots.
Excuse me? DJ?
An announcer, the guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, what this means is when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talked between songs, so he could have heard that gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor.
Very well, Mr. Wright.
Can't believe I'm continuing this charade. Oh.
Frickin' flea, what the fuck?
Another one?
It's freaking BS. I'm sure this is like the last of the fleas. They're probably like dying or something. Anyways, last statement.
Yeah.
Boom.
Press. What did she say?
Mr. Wright, please cease upon his questions. What possible good for knowing what the radio DJ said to us?
Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. I'll allow the question only if you see some reason we should care.
We should care. We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should.
Aye.
Well, how do you know if we don't ask, huh?
Fine, very well. Mr. Butts, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot?
Okay, this is going on too long.
Just when she said, hey, it's almost Christmas, I heard the gunshot.
This is the most ludicrous testimony I've ever heard. But there's one gleaming ray of hope in there. Gotta press it until we get done. To the bottom of it.
You can present evidence to the new statement.
Ooh, this way now. This one?
No, it's actually the same evidence as last time.
The one with a lot of heart. Oh, who's that? Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct?
Oh, what's with the face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easy. Something the matter, Mr. Wright?
Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," when he heard the gunshot.
Indeed, and?
Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. You realize what this means. When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve.
Seemed to be the case, yes.
But that contradicts the two testimonies we heard so far, Your Honor. Both Miss Hart and the old man said it was after midnight when they heard the shot. In other words, when they heard the gunshots, it was already Christmas. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. Ooh.
Order. Order! What does this mean? Two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight.
Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him. Suspicious!
What? Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butt's claim he heard the gunshot before midnight?
He's right. And there's no mistaken, Your Honor. And I have proof. He heard that gunshot before midnight.
Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim. Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight.
This.
Hey.
This is my evidence.
The murder weapon?
Obviously. Something about this pistol would bother me, Your Honor. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When, then, was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. That third shot was a shot Larry heard just before midnight.
Order! Order! Guess that would make sense out of yesterday's testimonies. Waste our time again.
With your empty statements. Yes, the pistol was fired 3 times. But do you have any proof that it was fired before midnight? Do you have proof that the witness didn't just think he heard something?
Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. You have evidence that proves there was a gunshot before midnight? You have evidence that proves Mr. Butts wasn't just hearing things?
This one?
Yeah, the second lake photo.
Look at this photograph.
Look at this graph.
This was taken by our witness, Miss Lotta Hart, with her automatic camera. Timestamp on the photo reads December 24th, 11:50.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But there's nothing on the lake in this picture.
Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all.
What do you mean?
Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was set up to go off in response to loud noises. Correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. This is why this photograph was taken. In other words, there was a gunshot at the time that Larry claims.
Order! Order! If I don't get orders, so help me. Hmm. Rawr. That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves you wondering exactly what did happen on that night on the lake.
Exactly. This is true. There were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. 11:50. Another 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you, why?
Oh, I better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshot separated by 25 minutes.
What's wrong, Nick?
I have it. I have it.
Huh?
Remember the case with the steel samurai?
Huh? Yeah, of course I remember.
The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case.
What do you mean?
Maya,
Yes.
if we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edward's guilty verdict. I've got a hunch, but I'm going to run with it.
Right. I mean, is it safe?
What's that face for? Safe? Or we've already got a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. You just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay?
Right, Nick.
Your Honor!
Yes, Mr. Wright.
The testimony just now has cleared up this entire case.
Rubber. What do you mean, Mr. Wright? Tisk.
So you finally realized the truth. There can be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth himself.
Wrong, Von Karma. The man that was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting.
Tisk.
Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, one boat was on that lake. This is shown by the witness's photograph.
Witness's graph.
The defendant Edgeworth and the victim Robert Hammond.
Damn.
Wow, you're just
Excuse
dying.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Ashton's playing Pokemon
Victim
Shield.
Robert Hammond.
Sick.
We're on that boat.
Oh, yeah, he's going live soon, isn't he?
Yeah. Yes. That's true.
Should we do a raid after we're done recording?
Depends on when we finish.
Yeah, true.
There was a gunshot fired on that boat, and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. Couldn't have been suicide. Well, that's why he has to be the other man on that boat.
I admit it's hard to imagine any other possibility.
Yes. So this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight.
What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? We got photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. Timestamp on the photo says 0:15.
But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. That's the only way that Edgeworth could be innocent.
Mr. Wright, are you quite mad?
No, I'm very mad.
Explain who the 2 men on the boat are.
Edgeworth and Hammond, right?
Well, not Hammond. Hammond's the victim.
Oh, Edgeworth and the murderer. Right?
Well, think about it. If Hammond was the victim can't go shooting.
True. Of course, it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth.
Rabble. What? Are you serious?
Yes, Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edward didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place.
I'm not sure what to make of all this.
Ludicrous.
Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then.
The murderer's name? Right. It's... I don't know, right? Because we literally don't know his name.
Hey.
Actually, I don't know the murderer's name.
You don't know. Bah.
Again, you waste my time.
Good. I don't know because he never told us. The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop, that old man. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond.
Caretaker of the boat shop? Well, where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then.
Why would he have to go all the way out on the lake just to shoot someone? It may exist that the real scene of the crime was not on a boat.
What? Well, then where did the murder take place?
Here, right?
Yeah, I would think so.
Here, of course, the boat shop where he lives. That way he could meet with the victim without anyone seeing.
You have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime.
Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. That night, he was out on the lake, searching for something. He finds it and returns to the boat. Then just as he's starting to head home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor, even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned a boat?
Boat shop. The boat shop. Rapper.
I love Discord sometimes.
Why was it cutting out the rebels?
No, it cut out the boat shop and just said out shop.
Ha. Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gourd Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning.
Yes, Your Honor.
Nick, are you sure about this?
Not really. But I think if I start at the very beginning, and I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat, leaving Robert Hammond. Then he got in a boat with Edward and went out in the middle of the lake.
And who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright?
Him? Right?
Well, it can't be Miles.
Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice. Both missed Edgeworth on purpose.
Wait a minute.
Yes?
Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone?
Details.
No, that's Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice.
To create a witness? Right?
I mean, I would think so.
At least he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor.
Create a witness.
The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. He and Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and fires again. And then, the murderer jumps in from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him.
see. To someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other.
The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice to draw attention to the boat.
Oh.
When he realized that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body, threw his body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gore Lake.
Bailiff, bring out the witness from before.
Oh, damn.
The boat shop caretaker, quickly.
Bye, butts.
Rebel.
The butts may go sit on his butts.
Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I'd like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense has said? Yes. Well, why did you go to the lake that night? What Wright has said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me. Something important. I'm sorry, I can't say what it was. Your Honor, sir! Bailiff, we are conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet. The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop either.
Damn.
What? What should I do? Find him quickly. We can't allow him to get away. Rabble. Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared.
The search warrant has already been issued.
Goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood?
No.
One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is. Very well. Court is adjourned.
Yay! We saved him.
November 27th, 1:22 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Yay, Nick! You did it!
Yeah. Well, at least we got under that guilty verdict.
What about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out.
Sure. Once I sifted through his unique testimony, still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time.
I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients.
Hey, Edgeworth.
Mr. Edgeworth? Did you say something? Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. You could try to smile just a little. Relax. I'm sorry. But I fear it's not over for me yet.
What do you mean?
Right? There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now. And I don't know whether or not to tell you.
A tourist?
No, there's so little time left. Want to tell you to get it off my chest, but... I can't make up my mind.
What is this about, Edgeworth?
It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed.
A crime you committed?
A memory of a murder.
Did he kill his father? I knew
don't
there was daddy
know.
issues.
I don't know. Da, 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 da.
Daddy issues. Daddy issues. Da, 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 da.
Esau from B-tean screen. No, just kidding. Spread some love into the world. I'm PatchyEcho with my dinosaur self.
And peace from B-tean. See you next time. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you didn't, leave a like and subscribe. Do all that fun stuff. And then also join my Discord down in the description below. Check out Patchy's links and all that fun stuff. And bye-bye.
I...